What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to episode 27 of our Olympic Lyonnais FM19 save. And of course, back again with two very big games. Monaco in the league, West Ham in the Europa League. And it's pretty much do or die at this point of the season. If we lose today, the league's pretty much over. And if we lose in the Europa League, potentially our European campaign could be over as well. So it really is crunch time here. As I said, nothing's really happened since we last met, because the last game you saw was just a 2-0 win of West Ham. So hopping straight back into it here. I'm not really messing about. These are very big games now. This is crunch time, and yeah, it needs to be done. This is the lineup. I'm going to run through them when they're side by side. But as I said, it's really crunch time now. I can't believe we lost to Bordeaux last episode. And here they are: Subasic, Henriks, Yemerson, Glick, Sidibe, Mateus Fernandez, I think that is, Jorge, Golovin, Tielemans, Frankie de Jong and Origi. A very, very solid side from Monaco there. And our team is, of course, Lopez, Suarez, Pongracic, Marcelo, Tete, Toussaint, Pineda, Dombele, Lovro Major, Fekir and Hussein. So a team that's capable of doing the business. I haven't even done a team talk there. I've just misclicked and I've ended my team talk without saying anything. But a team that's capable of doing the job today. But as I said, Monaco have got a good side, and then they're starting to creep up the table. If they win their game in hand, they'd go up to 56 points. So, and if they win today, that would be up to 58 points. So they really are sort of creeping it. They're almost backdooring it here. They're in with a slight chance of still winning the league. So, we definitely need a win today, because 5 points I think will be too many to make up in 8 games against PSG, especially considering we don't even play them. As we score a lovely setup there. I think Fekir went to shoot and it's hit off the bar and it's landed at Hussein, who grabbed an early goal. Let's watch this again. That is the case. Bounces off the bar. Hussein first one to it, 11th of the season for him, and we're 1-0 up. And I'm hoping we can hold on to this, because 3 points is just one slip up from PSG and we're back in it really. So just got to pray that happens. But unfortunately for Monaco, it's looking good for us so far. We haven't seen a highlight from them, and we're with another highlight here. Lovro Major, lovely ball to Fekir. Oh, the keeper does well. Subasic does well there. Hussein, Dombele, ambitious effort. It's over the bar, and we can't capitalise. But yeah, great start from us today. Looking much better. Completely different to how we performed against Bordeaux. I guess arguably a tougher side, but I suppose Bordeaux are above them in the league table, so that says something. Although they are coming at us here. Henriks now on the byline, whips it in deep to Frankie de Jong, and that's a lovely finish, and they are equal 1-1. His first goal of the season, of course it is. Actually, I think he arrived there in January. He did indeed. So unfortunately they equalise, and I've jinxed it again. I said we were performing wonderfully, and I've jinxed it again, and they've scored a goal. So bit unfortunate there. Hopefully we can grab a second and put ourselves back in front, but might be around the 48th minute, as we scored on the 16th, they scored on the 32nd, so could be pretty quiet until the second half here, if Sports Interactive coding has been revealed after all. But yeah, as we head into half time, no more updates after that, and it's 1-1, and this could be, I think, our title chase, our title challenge over. I think that's it. I think this will be it if we draw 1-1 today, or a draw in general. A loss will be the same result. I think that will end any chance we have of winning the league. And I think we'd then at that point have to just turn our focus solely onto Europe and some of the cup campaigns. So let's hope we can grab a goal. It is approaching the 48th minute, so the prophecy's not correct. And it's just looking like a pretty quiet second half so far. We're almost 10 minutes in now, no highlight. I'm going to shuffle around some of these front three, see if that makes a difference, and to see if they can produce something, hopefully. We have got Depay on the bench, so I may have to bring him on actually for Major. He's not performing great. But at the same time, I think I'm going to leave Major on. I'm going to drop Hussein down here, switch those two, bring Depay on, and shift Major out to the... Oh, no, wait, undo that. Shift Major out here where Toussaint is, Depay through the middle. What else subs can I do here? Pongracic, Tete, Dubois can come on, try and produce something. You know what, I'm going to bring on Petretta as well. Suarez has performed okay, but I need to clutch at straws here. I need to do something. So 3 fresh legs. They've brought on Jovetic themselves, a clinical striker. And I'm just pretty much hoping here that we can pull something out the bag. Again, look very deep from them, very high up from us. You know, they've only got one player in our half, and the rest are really sitting deep. And I think teams have probably figured us out here, actually. This is what West Ham tried to do against us. It's what Monaco are trying here. And we nearly get a goal from a set piece again. But, yeah, like, I guess it's a bit annoying that these front three are so bunched together. But Monaco are really just holding on here. I'm going to shout, I'm going to say get creative. And just hopefully we pull something out the bag here. Because, yeah, they've made another sub now. So has come on for a CDM for them. And I'm just hoping we could pull something out the bag. Like I said, look at that. So attacking. I mean, few players overlapping here. Very, very narrow, really. These players need to be exploring a bit more of the wider space, which I guess they have done on the left-hand side. A lot of red over there. And you see a lot of red on the wide areas. Although Monaco have a late chance here, actually. Tielemans on the ball. I'm hoping we can snuff it away from him and sort of almost get a counter going. And we don't. It's full time. Lyon 1, Monaco 1. And unfortunately, I think that is the end of our title challenge. I don't see us making back 5 points on PSG. So at this point, we just got to hope that we win all the cups available to us. I don't see what else we can really do. If we win the Europa League, win the French Cup and the Coupe de la Ligue, I'd potentially be happy with that. But unfortunately, yes, not meant to be. So let's not dwell on that too much. Let's hop into this West Ham game. I'll catch you then. Here we are then, game 2 of today's episode. And apologies if I just sound a bit disheartened in the little intro before. Well, not the intro, but the game beforehand. You know, it is hard, it is tough to see, you know, your title challenge go down the drain, essentially. I mean, you know, 12 draws. Even if we drew maybe half of them, like let's say only 6, that would be, you know, an extra, 12 points or something. And that would be, you know, acres ahead of PSG. So I do realistically think our title challenge is over. I don't think PSG are going to drop 5 points in 8 games. Of course, all we can keep on doing is keep winning. But I think from now on, I probably will just turn my attention to this Europa League campaign. So, yeah, a lot of the upcoming episodes will probably just be double headers of Europa League action. Of course, we do play West Ham today, in which we are 2-0 up. So that is some good news. Of course, here are all the teams that are still left. Pardon me as I cough. You know, Milan, Chelsea, Fiorentina still in there. Inter Milan could come back. Monaco on the verge of elimination. And that's really it. You know, Tottenham, Chelsea, they're pretty much the toughest teams, I think, in here. I'm not too scared of Inter Milan. I'm not too scared of some of the other teams. Yeah, Chelsea and Tottenham are the ones I want to avoid, I think. But I think this is a competition we can definitely win. I know I keep jinxing ourselves as of late, but yeah, I'm very confident in that still. We are the favourites today. Our form is better than West Ham's as well. We have a few injuries, and I was just looking at the team, and I have to say I'm not impressed with the signing of Moussa Dembele. Maybe a lot of people would have seen that coming, but he just hasn't really hit the ground running for me. Only played 8 times as well. Has got 1 goal. But just, yeah, just hasn't really cut it for me. You know, hopefully he can do something today. This is a team I think we're going to line up with, just as we have a few players unregistered, a few players, you know, Fakir's needs of rest. So I think this is the team we're going to go with. Sanderberg, I do want to play Sanderberg. But Dombele's in such good form, although it's not tactically familiar. Oh, it's his role. He's good at everything else. I kind of do want to play Sanderberg. I'm going to play Sanderberg. I like him. I'm going to play him. I'm going to give him a chance. I'm going to run through the teams in more detail when they're side by side. But yeah, I'm confident we can win this competition. We do go away to West Ham's Olympic Stadium, or is it called London Stadium now? Yeah, it's London Stadium at the top. I think I preferred Olympic Stadium, but you know, whatever works for them. But of course, they have Fabianski, Cresswell, Rice, Diop, Byram, Hendricks, Wilshere, Silva, Yarmolenko, Felipe Anderson and Prato. And a few highlights here. I'm not sure what these really entail. Oh, top goal scorer, most assists with 5. Okay, so all of them have 5 assists. That's not the best. But yeah, our lineup is Lopez, Suarez, Danea, Pongracic, Dallo, Sanderberg, Pineda, Dembele, Lovro Major, Hussein in the middle with Depay out on the right hand side. Of course, I think our top goal scorer this year is Fekir and Depay, so hopefully he can get on the score sheet again today and yeah, really grab us some away goals and see us through to I think the quarter-final is the next round. So exciting times up ahead, but of course we do have to do the job today and get things done. They're coming at us very early, but a lovely interception from Danea there forces a throw-in. Elsewhere, yeah, I do kind of want to keep an eye on a few of the fixtures elsewhere. I'd be interested to see if Milan could sneak through past Chelsea. If the Monaco-Tottenham one, I don't really mind who goes through in that one. They're both tough teams, so at the end of the day, it's just a benefit that one of them is eliminated. Although West Ham looking very good today, but Dene is looking composed as well. Memphis, lovely ball over to Lovro Major. Can he find Hussein in the middle? He does, and it's a goal. And look at that, Hussein, 12th of the season. He's come into good form this year. I've been impressed with Hussein. He's played a little bit all over the shop, played in the deeper roles. He's played in the more attacking roles, but he's performed very well in whatever role he plays. Lovely finish from him. Grab an away goal and extend our aggregate lead to 3. It's looking good. I'm feeling confident. I think we're going through. They could grab one here. Byram's looking very good today. Whips into Prato, and it's over the bar as I hold in a cough. Elsewhere, unfortunately, Chelsea 2-0 up, 2 quick-fire goals, and Villarreal. John Guidetti's on good form for them, grabbing a lot of goals, the Swede. Elsewhere, Slavia Prague applying the pressure to Fiorentina, so it's all hotting up. Inter Milan have levelled up their aggregate, I believe. Yes, they have. Chelsea absolutely steamrolling Milan, so I did say Chelsea are a bit of a threat, and they're demonstrating it today. Memphis with a nice back heel. Hussein into Dembele. Hopefully the former Spurs man can do something here. Ambitious shot, to say the least. Elsewhere, Tottenham look like they're heading through. Harry Kane. Oh, what's happening here in the highlight? Putting their keeper under pressure. Byram's had a good game today from what I've seen. Yarmolenko into Wilshere. Easily cut out. Look at that. Memphis now over the top to Hussein. In behind. Lovely play. And what a finish. 13th of the season. Depay somehow gets an assist for that. I thought he had too many touches to warrant a Depay assist. But hey, we'll take whatever we can get. That's 2-0 on the night. 4-0 aggregate. Look at this again. Memphis. Lovely ball. Hussein. A bit fortunate the defender has a sloppy tackle, but he capitalises on it beautifully. And it's 4-0 aggregate. And I'm pretty sure we're through. Touch wood. I am touching my desk right now. Not that you can see that, but yeah. Elsewhere, Slavia Prague could be going through. What a performance from them if they manage this. Quarterfinals of the Europa League. They will be very, very chuffed. Byram has had a very good game though. Might have to scout him a little bit as we hoof a ball over to Memphis. He's got the pace to get in behind. He is in behind, straight at the keeper, unfortunately. But looking good from us. Looking very good from us. They have a throwing though with Cresswell to Prato. We've kept him very quiet in these games. Wilshere now, ex-Arsenal man. Silva. Oh, that was a good curling effort, but over the bar for them. Let's see if they're playing as deep today. No, a bit more attacking from them. That's good to see. We're actually the deeper team. Compared to last game, we're playing a lot deeper than we previously have. So interesting. Could be the home versus away scenario. But yeah, elsewhere, there's action all over the place here. David Luiz is playing for Vigo, but Villarreal have just grabbed another, as they had another opportunity over the bar. And at West Ham, at half-time here at West Ham Stadium, they have more possession. They've had the more highlights, I believe. Hussein's got 2 goals, of course, but they have had a lot of highlights. Elsewhere, apologies for the pause, had to cough off screen. Chelsea 3-0 up, so they're probably going through against Milan. Slavia Prague, fortunately it's now 2-2, so Fiorentina looking like they're heading through as well from a Seric. A nice little winger. Wilfried Bony has grabbed a goal for Dynamo Kiev to send them through, the, of course, Ukrainian side. Elsewhere, PSV heading through actually on aggregates. That's good to knock out a strong team. Schalke going through over Moscow. Tottenham probably heading through over Monaco. The Celta Vigo Villarreal games, very action-packed. I can't believe they've got David Luiz. What a good signing for free as well. Good signing there, and of course, yeah, West Ham getting a bit smashed up by us. But Slavia Prague for Czech Republic doing the business. They're not the champions. They have been the runners-up for a few years, as Teplice apparently won the league. Not sure how that's happened. But good on Teplice. But either way, let's hop to the dressing room, get this half-time talk underway, and hop into the second half where I think we can finish the business. I think we can see this out. I don't see them grabbing, 5 goals here. They have to have 5 because obviously away goals. I don't see it happening. Yeah, elsewhere, John Guidetti extends Villarreal's lead. They're looking very deadly in this competition. You know, Europa League does show you how good some teams are. You know, Inter Milan putting up a good fight, Villarreal scoring bags of goals, as a Fiorentina. You know, there's a lot of teams maybe underestimate that you don't realise how strong they really are. Cresswell here, lovely ball into the box. Yarmolenko, very tall, and unfortunately he heads wide for West Ham. But that's good news for us and our 3,000 away fans. So they've made some subs here. Januzaj's coming on for Yarmolenko. I'm going to follow suit and I'm going to make some subs of my own. I'm going to bring on... Actually, I'm going to leave on Suarez. I'm going to bring on... This is a tough one. Papacheek can come on. Toussaint can come on. And you know what? We'll bring on Fekir. Is Major doing alright? Memphis can come off. And we'll bring on Fekir. Just, why not? He's leaving in the summer anyway, so why not just pad his statistics a little bit? As Rice now on the ball back to Fabianski. We're putting immense pressure on them. Denea, unfortunately can't get that as Prato does. He comes very deep, their striker. No wonder he's not scoring many goals. Hendricks to Noble. Januzaj out to Byram. Had a very good game, like I've said. His rating may not reflect that, but I think he's played very well. Found a lot of space out here on the flank, so good on him. Silva, a bit of a disappointment, as is Wilshere. Pretty much sums up Wilshere's career, though, doesn't it? As an Arsenal man, don't like saying that, but yeah, never really lived to his full potential. Cresswell bursts forward into Prato, back to Noble, and Mark Noble, the West Ham man, 32 years of age, has scored 430 games he's played for them. And he's come and grabbed them a goal, and it is 4-1 on aggregate now. They do get off the mark. So at least he has his little highlight. Lovely finish from him, though. Lovely touch, lovely finish, and yeah, 2-1. Deserved goal. They did play pretty well there, so can't be too unhappy with that. Elsewhere, yeah, all eyes really on the Villarreal game. It's 3-3, and of course, if Vigo score, they will go through on away goals. So that's where all the action is right now. You know, a few of the other teams, you know, Inter Milan now, actually, if PSV score, it's the same for them. The Hamburg game's pretty close. I didn't realise that their aggregate was so close. Elsewhere, Chelsea having a great time. But yeah, it looks like a few strong teams going through here. Oh, look, there they are. Vigo have scored, as have Luiz's had a red card, but then they scored. But Milan have grabbed a goal back, and Spartak Moscow actually might go through. What is going on? They have to see here. Dallo has a little pop shot, doesn't go in, but the final whistle's probably going to blow very soon here. Probably after this goal kick, although they choose to roll it out. So maybe one last ditch effort here if they can hoof it forward quick enough. Cresswell holds the ball up nicely. Felipe Anderson. He is a very good player, Felipe Anderson. I don't know how old he is, but yeah, I had him last year and he really thrived for me. So could be, yeah, you know, could be on my short list. Could be looking to bring him in, but yeah, there's a full-time whistle. They did play better today, West Ham at home, admittedly, but we managed to do the business. We managed to do the job. 2-1 on the night, 4-1 aggregate. Comfortable enough. You know, I'm happy with that performance. I'm happy with that. 2 wins against them, and yeah, through to the quarter-final we go. Let's have a look elsewhere, see who we might be playing next round. Chelsea go through as the Fiorentina. Kiev go through on away goals, a 92nd minute equaliser by Verbic, as I've seen them go through. Inter Milan do go through. They've performed on the night and done the business. Schalke go through on penalties in the end. 4-4 in aggregate. Moscow will be devastated with that. But yeah, unfortunately, Schalke do go through. Tottenham knock out Monaco 4-3 on aggregate. Monaco falling short. Vigo, of course, with an 86-minute goal. Do head through over Villarreal, who have been performing very well. So credit to Vigo, and of course us 4-1. Probably one of the more comfortable aggregate scores, along with like Chelsea and Fiorentina. So yeah, like I said, very, very tough teams. And I guess, yeah, next episode I'll probably catch up with who we have in that game. I'm literally just going to skip right ahead to the Europa League game. And I think next episode will probably be, yeah, Marseille in the Coupe de Ligue final and the quarter-final of the Europa League. So I'll catch you next time. But that is the end of today's episode. If you did enjoy, please drop a like. Helps out a ton. Subscribe if you want to see daily Football Manager content. And I'll catch you next time, guys. See you later.